Hey, what's up YouTube? Josh Sampson here. Welcome to my video. It's going to be about lucid dreaming and the methods and techniques and ways that you can get yourself controlling your dreams and your experiences while you're sleeping. Lucid dreaming is being aware and being conscious that you are in a dream, and in this state you can do anything that you want, that you can imagine, and it feels real. Feels as real as waking life. Some of the methods that you can do are wake-induced lucid dreaming, which is you let your body fall asleep while you keep your mind and conscious awake. Another method is wake back to bed, which is you set your alarm like 2 hours before you initially wake up, or whatever works, an hour before, and you just wake up. You stay awake for 15 minutes to an hour, whatever works. 15 minutes works for me. Just enough so you get yourself awake a little bit, and then you go back to bed. And the reason this is the easiest method is because you are already in REM sleep, where you do all your dreaming. So you just go directly into the dream, and you're more awake and aware when you do that. The hardest one by far is wake-induced lucid dreaming, or wild, which you can do initially at night, but it's really tough. It's really tough. It's the hardest one that you can master. But once you get it down, you can go into a dream every night, right as you fall asleep. But it's pretty crazy. What you first need to do is you need to increase your dream recall. Everyone dreams every night. It's just your memory. I used to never remember my dreams. I didn't even think I did dream. And I learned that everyone dreams, and you just have to improve your dream recall, which you can do by, first of all, a diet helps. Also, writing down your dreams in a dream journal. I'd recommend actually writing it down, because typing it doesn't use the same neural pathways and stuff in your brain. It's much better to write it down. An example of this is Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I know a lot of you probably seen that movie. Taylor Lautner, Team Jacob, you know what it is. But that movie is about lucid dreaming. Max has a dream journal. He writes down his dreams, he draws pictures of them, and when he falls asleep in the beginning, he went into a dream, and he dreamed that whole thing. It was a lucid dream, and it felt real. It looked real. Not actually, but in the movie. But yeah, that's an Inception. Inception is another one with Leonardo DiCaprio, and you can become the architect. You can create the scene you're at. If you want to be at a beach, if you want to be at a library, if you want to be at the Empire State Building, anywhere, you can create it. As long as you can think it in your head and you can visualize it and create it, you can create it in the dream. So dream journals is where you start to increase your dream recall. And I've been doing it on and off. I'm trying to get back into it. I used to actually type it, and it did help, but I recently came across that writing it down in a dream journal, and if you can draw pictures of what you saw, that helps tremendously. A lot more than typing in your notes or in a dream journal app or something like that. So I'd recommend writing it down. But yeah, it's pretty crazy once you do get it down. You know, everything feels real. It feels as real as this right here, and some crazy stuff can happen. And people who have nightmares and stuff, you'll be able to face your fears. You'll be able to, you have a monster chasing you, be like, yo, chill the fuck out, why are you doing this? And he'll probably be like, he'll give you some explanation, who knows. Your subconscious comes up with some crazy shit. But yeah, you'd be able to end it, and then you can turn it into whatever you want. And the more you practice this, the easier it will get. And it gives you a break from reality. Like, I mean, we all work 9-to-5 jobs and that shit. I mean, a lot of us aren't doing exactly what we'd love to do, but while you're dreaming, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You can have sex with whoever you wanted to have sex. Do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I recommend it. It's just, you simulate whatever you want. You can practice skills. You can go to wherever you want. You just have to know what it looks like and have an idea, and your subconscious will come up with the rest. It will autofill the rest of it, and it's a tremendous tremendous skill to have. You know, you sleep 8 hours a night. The dream time is a lot different from waking reality time. Some people have said it felt like years in a dream, months. It's crazy. Lucid dreaming is what got me to believe that our waking reality is a dream, because I would sometimes couldn't differentiate between a dream and waking reality. I was just like, wait, there's reality checks you can do. You can put your finger through your palm. In a dream, it should go right through. It should go right through. And you count your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, you could do that. You could. There's also what's the other one? So you count. You got the counting ones. You got the finger ones. Oh, and then you got you plug your nose and you breathe in. In a dream, you'll just take a regular breath. But in real life, obviously you can't breathe through your nose when you cover it up. So those are a few. So yeah, because once you really start getting into it, you're gonna want a reality check just to make sure that you're not dreaming. And there's false awakenings, which has happened to me, and it is fucking annoying, because you wake up, you get on with your day, and then you realize that it was a dream, and you're like, wait. And like sometimes it loops and loops and loops, and you wake up like 5 times, and you're like, all right, this is real. This is the real life. And it's not. It's a fucking dream. So yeah, you're gonna want a reality check a few times a day. And just having awareness, being conscious of what's around you, like reading stuff, having a good eye for what people are wearing, what the sky looks like, just little things, little details, because in a dream, that will flick on your lucidity and be like, hold up, this is the dream. There shouldn't be penguins here, like the East Coast, there's no penguins over here. Shit like that. And it's crazy. It's definitely a fun thing to experience and get good at, because you sleep every night. Like, you might as well have some fun doing it, you know? Who wants to just sleep and wake up mad quick? Like, go do some fun stuff while you're sleeping. Don't just let your subconscious take control of that and do all this weird shit. Sometimes, you know, we have weird dreams. You wake up and you're just like, what the fuck was that? Like, why would I ever think of that? Why would I ever dream of that? But I mean, that's your subconscious is doing its own thing when you could take control of it yourself. So, dream journal. Then you reality check a couple times a day. I mean, however much you want, the more the better. But there is a sweet spot, probably like 50, 60 times a day. And I would recommend practicing the wild method, because that'd be the best one. I still haven't gotten it down, but I do get it sometimes, where your body falls asleep first and your mind stays awake. But I would recommend starting off way back to bed, just to get a little experience with it, and even look up and research some things yourself. I pretty much covered the basics. There's obviously more. There's always more. So yeah, I hope you guys get into it and let me know any experiences you have, any crazy ones, anything you change or conjure up. I'd love to hear about that. So hope you guys found this video useful, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a great week, great day, and take care, everybody.